Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Presidio Tryne semi-flush. This is the 124422. This is the one that comes down 12 inches from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture. There's an identical one to this that comes down only 7.7 inches from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture. That one is going to be the 124412. So check them both out to see which one is going to work for you. So let's get into the size of the fixture itself. 12.5 inches high, that's what I just said. 16.4 inches in diameter, and that's going to be a metal to metal measurement. Glass on this is coming in at 13.5 inches in diameter. And let's talk about that glass. So glass comes in a couple different ways. And this isn't the actual glass that goes on the fixture. These are just samples of sand and opal. So on that pull-down menu, you'll notice you've got opal, which is a white glass, okay, right there, a little dirty on the side, and you've got sand. And sand is going to be like a sand on the beach or a cafe au lait, while you have opal, which is a nice bright white. Now this does warm up when light comes through it, so even though it may appear pretty white right now, it'll definitely warm up when you get that nice warm glow passing through the glass. So those are going to be your two options for glass on this. And why don't we move into canopy on the ceiling? That's going to be a 5-inch round diameter canopy. It's going to go over your standard 4-inch junction box. Show you a little bit more information about this. Let's look at the installations instructions. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to give you a full parts list. It's going to show you how it goes together, which is super fast and easy. It's going to show you it's going to be using a universal mounting ring. It's going to go over a variety of junction boxes. So we kind of cover you in all situations. Okay. So moving on from there, let's talk about what's going on inside of this as far as lamping goes. It's going to be using a medium base socket, two of them actually, and that's the larger of the ones that we all grew up with. So the recommended bulb size is going to be an A19, and that's going to be just the regular bulb size, again, that we all grew up with, that nice size there. And they come in different types. So if you want to stick with incandescent, you can go up to 2 100 watt, and that's going to be the max because of the heat generated by an incandescent bulb. If you want to go LED, it's really up to you what goes in. A19 is a recommended size again because it's really about the bulb fitting in the glass. But there's different types of LEDs out there. And if you watch the other video on the 124412, I get more into detail. And these come in different ones. So this is a phosphorus LED. This is just the regular LED you see all the time. And you can get these at any store. Even my grocery store sells these, so they're not hard to get. It's a dimmable fixture, so you'll probably want to buy dimmable LEDs if you want to go there. I have found this one up to 150 watt equivalent at Walmart when I went in, and it was in a 4-pack. It was in, everything was perfect. It was a dimmable fixture. It was 3000 Kelvin. And it gave a tremendous amount of light. So, and the light was very pretty too. So it's something you might want to think about. The other one, I get these all the time anywhere. Dollar stores, I get them at Lowe's and Home Depot. And again, it's really up to you what you guys use. 2 100 watt equivalents would probably be enough for most of you guys out there if you put it on a dimmer. I always talk about the quality and the color of light coming out of LEDs. And 2700 Kelvin is going to be that super yellow light. That's a setting sun. Way on the other side of that is going to be called daylight. And daylight sounds like a warm light. It's not a warm light. That is a very cold blue-white light, like a hospital waiting room. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. And on the boxes for light bulbs, it's always going to give you a little chart and have a little arrow on it showing you where that bulb is on that Kelvin scale. What you really want is a 3000 Kelvin. That's called a warm white. That's the nice warm glow that we all grew up with. It comes out of an incandescent bulb. That's the light coming down on my hands from up above. These are 3000 Kelvin LEDs, and I got these probably at Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, actually might have been a Ace Hardware store right in my town. But again, that's probably what you want to go for. So kind of zero in on maybe like 2 100 watt equivalent, 3000 Kelvin dimmable LED bulbs, and you're good to go. So I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And then they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the end. You can see them on these two pieces. And it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really, really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, do me a favor, look over on the left-hand side of the screen. You're going to see a lot of red tabs over there. One is going to be the Finishes Help Guide. When you're done with this video, go over there and open that up for me, and you're going to see a video at the top of that page of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a color chart just below the video, so scroll down a little bit, you'll see that chart. You'll notice there are pictures that have the letter A on them, pictures that have the letter B on them, and I'm going to be talking about that range you can see in variance on there in that video. So it's really important to watch the video, use that chart. When you're done with all that, come back down to that chart. You can click on any of those pictures and see a lot more samples of Hubbardton Forge fixtures in that finish. If you want to see a bunch of stuff in dark smoke, click on dark smoke. If you want to see a bunch of stuff in vintage platinum, do the same. And so on and so on and so on. That's a great way for you to see a lot of Hubbardton Forge stuff in different finishes and really take advantage of that, okay? So our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On display page on our website. It's going to be back in the red tabs over there. A lot of good things in that section. Check out. So when you open that up, you'll see it's all divided up into different sections like dining pendants and outdoor lighting. We're always adding to that. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. They don't even have a showroom like this. Nobody does. And they use this as their showroom when you guys come to Vermont to visit us. So lots and lots to see here. You can see all the different glass, all the different finishes, all the different fabrics, all of those things. In addition to that, we have a clearance center. So the clearance center stuff are returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. That's an amazing deal for you. If you guys want to take advantage of that, you have to come here to Vermont to see us. And when you do me a favor, measure all the kind of things about your project and what you guys are doing. So the most important thing is measure your ceiling heights to begin with. Measure distances between junction boxes and like windows and ceilings and those kind of things. So if you're looking at sconces on the wall, you can see if they're going to fit for you. If you're doing pendants over a kitchen island, measure the distances between those junction boxes. Widths of tables, kitchen tables, dining tables, lengths of tables, islands, all that good stuff. And also do a couple more things. If you guys have some tablets or iPads lying around, take pictures of all these things. Take pictures of the kitchen, take pictures of the projects you're doing. Bring that in so we can kind of go through those pictures together and we'll be able to see what you guys are up to, okay? And also the boxes and clearance stuff, for clearance stuff, are basically packed for shipping. Don't forget, these were supposedly shipped out. So the boxes tend to be on the bigger side, so bring a decent size SUV if you want to take stuff home. It's a really good opportunity for you. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees. That's 3 months after you receive something to send it back, and there's no restocking fee on that. Some larger items and custom things, and it's usually going to be big things on pallets, are going to be non-returnable. It'll always tell you on the page for an item if that is the case, so always keep an eye out for that. And we also offer a rush program. So to get all these different metal finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. They generally take about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it's really, really inexpensive. If you want to know more about that, just drop me a quick email and I can clue you in on details, okay? So our showroom in Vermont is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to drop a quick email, you can do that all the time. And that's going to be at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. Or you can call me during business hours, 802-446-2400. So thank you for stopping in today, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.